Hey guys, how you doing? We're gonna do an oil change on this John Deere L120 tractor. Just started it up for a few minutes, warm it up, get the oil flowing real good, and let's go ahead and get this done. Okay, so with this model, you've got the drain cock on this side, the right side, and on the left side is the oil filter. So what I've done to first drain the oil, I put a ramp down, drove it up on there. That'll tilt the engine just a little bit to the side and help it drain. So all we have to do here, oh, looks like we've got some loose. All right, that tube might be loose. Might need to tighten that up a little. But all we've got to do here is get this to twist. As you can see, that little notch there, and then that pulls out. It is nice that they have this drain tube that sticks out past the frame. Now I do like to warm the engine up for a couple minutes before draining the oil. It helps it flow a little better, so keep that in mind. Alright, now that the oil is getting down to the last few drops, we'll go ahead and put the cap back on. And you can see those grooves, just slides over those pins the way it came off. Twist it in place. Done. Now I'm going to take a wrench real quick and tighten this back up because it seemed like this whole tube was just a little loose a minute ago. So I'm going to snug that down. There we go. Looser than I thought it would be. Definitely want to make sure that's snug in there. Alright, let's take this oil pan out of here. You see I have some cardboard down just in case of any drips, and there you go. So now what I'm going to do is just release the transmission, pull the tractor back. Oops, take the brake off. I'm going to pull the tractor back, and we will put the ramp on the other side. Alright, the ramp's on the other side now, and the reason for that is so that we can drain the oil a little bit better from this side where the oil filter is. So we've got our cardboard down. Let's put the drain pan under there. Now with the mower deck, you know, it's almost in the way, but not quite. We're going to pack a bunch of paper towels in here because this will surely drip oil all onto the frame. Okay, you can see on this filter I have the date from last year, 4/21, April 21 is when I put that filter on. Got it nice and tight, I see. Okay, here it comes. Perfect. Kind of made a little makeshift funnel out of the paper towel, if you can see that there. Okay, not bad. And dripping down into the oil pan. So a little bit of luck and a little bit of planning, you can keep from making a real big mess doing this. Okay, for the John Deere L120, the oil filter you want is an AM125424. Also goes by the number on the package of GY20577. So what I want to do with this one is the same thing I did with the last one, is scratch the date into it. You can use anything for that. Just the month and the year should be fine. 4 of 22, good enough. Okay, another thing I'm going to do with this filter is put some oil in it. Now there's no point in filling it up because, as you saw, it's sitting sideways on the machine, so it's just going to spill out when we put it on anyway. But we're going to put a little bit in there, and definitely want to get some fresh oil on the gasket. That's important for any oil change. Okay, we also want to check our mating surface, check that this is all clean and the gasket from the old filter isn't stuck to it. That's important also for any oil change. Then we're going to go ahead and tighten up our filter. There we go. Let me clean off my hands a little. Now you don't want to use a wrench to tighten an oil filter. You just want to tighten it really good by hand. It is a little hard to get in here, so this is where a rubber glove like this or a latex glove can actually help you, give you a little more grip. We'll just snug it down good and tight. Okay, let's go ahead and get this stuff out of the way very carefully. Okay, want to get it down on a level surface to fill it up with oil. Okay, I've got some Valvoline 10W30 full synthetic, pretty much for all my vehicles. Any engine I'm running, once it's broken in, I'm using full synthetic. You have to use conventional oil to break in a new motor, but after that, full synthetic definitely does a better job of lubricating, so I spend a little bit extra money. This engine takes 2 quarts, 1.9 I think is the official number. So we're just gonna fill it up to about that, wait a couple minutes and check the level with the dipstick. Alright, so after waiting a couple minutes here, I'm going to wipe off the dipstick, put it in, check the oil level, and we are right between the dots. So that's about perfect. Go ahead and tighten that down, close up the hood. We're done. Thanks for watching, guys. Click like and subscribe to the channel if this helps you out. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video.